Hey, you guys.
Hey, you guys. This must be a bit of a whirlwind for you. Did you imagine this would happen?
Never. I mean, I just came from Poland. It opens in Poland on Friday, but we did press there. I was in Jerusalem. I was in Hungary. I've been in Rome. And the reaction has been terrific. I mean, but the fact that this film is coming out now at a time when people seem to think that truth is a negotiable thing, I think gives it a timeliness that none of us imagined would be the case.
I was going to say, I bet you couldn't have imagined that the world would be as it is right now.
You know, while it, on some level, speaking selfishly, it's good for the movie that it has such relevance, but I wish it didn't. Yeah. It wasn't the case. I really wish it wasn't the case. It's very disturbing that people think if I believe something strongly enough and I yell loudly enough, it has a relevance, it has a truth, and that's just not the case.
Let me ask you about how this one came about. How was it a producer that called you and said we're interested?
Producers found out about my story, saw my book, read the book, thought there's really a story worth telling here, called me. I was very skeptical in the beginning because I know what Hollywood does to movies, and the movie industry fictionalizes, and this is a film about truth. But they promised me they understood that, and I spoke with them a lot about it. And I was reassured, and then when Participant Media came aboard, and when BBC Films came aboard, and David Hare came aboard, I knew I was in very good hands. And then once Rachel joined on and the rest of this magnificent cast, I couldn't have asked for better. They really wanted to get it right.
I bet you had a great reaction as well when they cast someone like Rachel, who's won Oscars and been so acclaimed over her career.
But more important, I mean, certainly her acclaim and her accomplishments impressed me a lot at the beginning. But as we worked together, I was much less impressed by those than I was by the professionalism and the care she brought to this part, and the passion. She brought care, she brought professionalism, she brought passion. She wanted to get it right. It meant a lot to her, and I was tremendously gratified by that.
Did they keep you involved during the process as well? Were you there on set? Or
I was on set a lot, I think sometimes more than they wanted, but I tried to stay out of the way. Once I was on set and I was hiding in a corner, and Rachel called me over because she had a question, and I said I was hiding in the corner, I was trying to be unobtrusive, and she laughed. She said, "That's impossible for you." But after a while, as she really became Deborah Lipstadt, we had an agreement. If she didn't want me around, she would tell me and I wouldn't be. She said, "You know, Deborah, I've become you." And I look up and I see that redheaded woman. I said, "Who's that?" I'm Deborah Lipstadt. So I would disappear.
It must have been a strange reaction as well for yourself, being in amongst the courtroom again and seeing all of it unfold. Was that a good experience? Or?
It was a strange experience. It brought back some difficult moments, but those were always mitigated. The pain of those memories was always mitigated by the professionalism and the care and the artistic input, the artistic, the talent that was brought to the film. So,
and what do you hope audiences kind of take away from this?
I think two messages I'd like them to take away: that there's a difference between lies, opinions, and facts. And that there's certain things that are true and not open to debate. You can debate why something happened, how it happened, could it have been prevented, who was responsible, but not that it happened. And even if you take a lie, the earth is flat, and say it's my opinion that the earth is flat, that doesn't make it an opinion, it's still a lie. So I think that people understand that truthiness, you know, Stephen Colbert talks about truthiness. If I believe something strongly enough, it's got to be true. That doesn't work. Or we have a White House spokesperson talking about alternative facts. There's another name for alternative facts. We call them lies, you know? So that's one thing. The other thing I hope people take away, especially, but not only young people, the need to stand up to the haters, the need to stand up to the liars, the need to stand up whether it's racism, homophobia, sexism, Islamophobia, anti-Semitism. You've got to confront those people and you've got to challenge them.
Absolutely. Listen, thank you so much for your time.
You're
It's been an
welcome.
absolute pleasure. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey, you guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yes.
Nice.
Hey, you